Hello, everybody. Welcome to SubTerra Tech episode 3. I finally got the name right, people. In which, well, we make pretty much a infinite EMC farm, get crafting wheels done, and make crushing wheels. But yeah, you're probably just here for the infinite EMC and the easy way of doing it. Well, hit that sub button. Hit the or yeah, hit that sub button, hit that bell, and share it with your friends. Can you do it? You did it? Are you sure? Okay, let's dive into the episode. All right, guys, jumping into this episode today, I want to try a few things here. I just realized I really want to get a couple of these hoppers. So there we go. I was looking for ways to get a little bit quick EMC, and one method showed up in my methods that I was looking at that I was like, maybe this is a good way of early game EMC duping. So I figured I'll show you guys me making this. Place a hopper there, a millstone on top of said hopper, a hopper on top of said millstone. And what we're going to do is take clay and pretty much put an entire stack of this stuff in our inventory like so. And we're going to need a chest. I forgot about that. All right, a chest here. We'll set this on top of that, like so, and we fill this full of that. It's making the clay balls. I'm hoping the single hopper is not enough to keep this up. I mean, that's kind of cool. Like we're keeping this full. This is making clay balls here at a pretty decent speed. And what this will do is one piece of clay is equal to 16. This is equal to 1. And this is equal to 16. So if we take one of these through this, we get pretty much 3 of these guaranteed. So we are definitely making more EMC. However, we don't have an early way of pumping it into here. I mean, we are getting quite a bit of this. I'm wondering, can we toss stuff in? No, we can't toss anything in anymore. So one full stack or one inventory of clay, I should have just done it with one stack, would be equivalent of giving 3 stacks there. So 64 times, like, these are each 1,000. So one stack would equal roughly 3,000. So I'm gonna use this method over the weekend here to build up plenty of EMC to progress us through this pack here. All right, with that done, if that was all you were here for, well, thank you. Hit that follow button. If not, stick around, we've got some more stuff here. We're going to get into making some mechanical crafters here. We need a total of 7 mechanical crafters. We need 7 crafting tables. And 7 gears? 7 cogs. Yeah, okay. Cog. Yeah, so we got the 7 cogs, the 7 brass ingots. We need stripped oak, 7 of those. And, you know what? Copper. No. You know what? Let's just make an axe from this. So sticks. And if this has EMC, I'll teach it to the system. Otherwise, it's our favorite tool now. So. Right, go. Hooks and crafting tables. That gives us the 21 of these mechanical crafters here. This is really nice. And it's super fast. As I said before, I'm not going to keep this on this wall here. But let's take this guy here out of this spot. Let's see here. Oof. All right. 1, 2, 3. I do need a pickaxe. Okay, so we're gonna just pick these up. We'll move these guys someplace else later. It's 3 by 5. So we do it here, here, here. And I don't know what just happened there. And we'll have to place that torch someplace else. You know what? It's about time we get torches taught to this, so we now have infinite torches. And one of the things we're going to need for this is a wrench here. One of the create wrench, which, oof, requires gold. How are we to wrench this stuff? I'm gonna try one of the other mods wrenches and see if that will work. Okay. I don't know why this keeps closing down on me like this. All right, guys, give me a moment to figure this out, and I will be right back. All right, I think I might have fixed it. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to try what I just did. Okay, so what we're going to need now is a barrel. Do we have any regular barrels in here? No, so two slabs. And six planks. Get us the barrel. Teach you this barrel. Place that barrel right there. If we do a hog, couple of them, you know, a gearbox. I'm just putting away the seared melter for right this second. All right, do this. Some shafts here. All right. We're gonna need two gearboxes. I'm gonna get these changed over to the vertical gearboxes. I'm gonna teach this the vertical gearboxes, you know, just so we have them. All right, and now it's saying we're overstressed. All right, so pretty much we're overstressed and issue is we don't have enough water wheels. How about we put 6 more? So we need 6 more buckets of water. Like so. Um, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're gonna come back here. I'm gonna clear up this space here, and I will be right back once I add 6 more wheels to this. Alright, guys. After going back, adding those wheels to this, it did not affect this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to set up something interesting here. I'm gonna go say off of this one. And we got to move this torch up again. We're gonna play move that torch. And that there. Since we're now running this at a lot lower stress level, or ratio level, it runs a little bit smoother. So we're gonna need andesite alloys along the outside here. All right, we're going to need planks. Okay, we're gonna need some planks. And a piece of cobblestone. And there we go. Get those planks in there, that cobblestone. And we'll see that it is processing this at a pretty okay speed, not the fastest. I know there's a lot better patterns for this to speed this up better. Oh, it has to be regular stone. Okay, it has to be regular stone. It can't be cobblestone. All right. See, this is where I fail at doing create for so long. I haven't done it in over 1 pack. Yeah, I don't think the last pack had any create in it, so. There we go. Drops down, becomes crushing wheels. Crushing wheels are very fun. Let's see here. I can't remember how crushing wheels are done. I think it's 1 gearbox. Or will I need 3 gearboxes? Because gearbox, gearbox, gearbox. And they're not running the right way. So gearbox, shaft, gearbox. All right, so now we've got the wheels. And with the wheels, we can create the lapis and that type of stuff using basic transmutation charts, which one reason why we have all that EMC that we started making at the beginning of this episode. Basic transmutation charts. See, we only have enough for 8 of these. But should wow, look at the amount of EMC we're going to get for all of this. And that's just been going on since the start of this episode, guys. We got lapis, crushed redstone, and crushed raw gold. So now we can get into making some source stuff here. Of course, I need the archwood planks, which requires us to grow an archwood seed. And if you notice here, we've pretty much taken up all of the spaces here. So let's see here. Hammer. Is there a mining hammer that allows us to do 3 by 3? Sledgehammer. I wanna be. Framed hammer, no. Infinite hammer. Immersive engineering. That's a little bit down the road. So I think sledgehammers will allow us to do that. Hmm. Give me a moment to see how much time we have left in this episode, guys, and I will be right back once we decide on how we're going to do this. All right, guys. After looking at the time, we're pretty much pushing this episode here. But before we go, I want to make some item pipes from the pipes mod here. I don't know. Can we actually make the pipes wrench as well? Yes. So flint, couple flints, a couple sticks. All right. Some cobble, if I saw correctly. Go while that's doing that, I'm gonna toss this raw in here. And it's to speed up the collection from this. As you see there, we have so much clay. And we take this stuff out of here. I did make these guys right here for us. I do need quite a bit of this. 4 of these for what I have in mind. All right. All right. So first thing we're going to do here is make an item pipe. We're going to need a couple droppers here. So a couple droppers, item pipe. Next, we're going to make one of these basic pipes. We're going to make it into an improved pipe upgrade. So this, I think I put my pickaxe in here. If we place this here, we did not make the wrench yet. There we go. We got this pipe wrench. And we can toss this up in here. Plenty of EMC. We're getting like so much EMC. And now it's 16 items every 10 seconds. So that should keep that cleared out. Let's cover that back up. You know what? We want to keep our base somewhat clear and nice looking. And then we can just grab some more of this. And just stick that right into the EMC tablet. I really wish we could automate this a little bit better. But yeah, there we go. So much clay done up. I'm going to spend some time between episodes just farming the EMC. So I will be back with you guys in the next episode. If you like this episode, hit that like button. If you dislike this episode, go right ahead, hit that dislike button. Leave a comment down below why you disliked it. It really does help out the channel. We do improve basically because of you guys. And share this with all your friends, because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers here on this channel. So until next time, later, Gators.